Yes, people, what's going on? Back again for another footy talk. Months, what you telling me, bro?
Bro, yeah, man. I don't know, man. I'm just happy for Jaden, man. I'm happy for my boy, man. I'm over the moon. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk some football, man. Let's talk some football, man. The wounds of the bottle are slightly, it's healing. I'm healing.
Tell me you saw that performance last night, though, from Sancho.
Every second of it, every second, every shift of the ball, every drop of the shoulder, every round the corner, half shoulder dropping outside of the foot. I'm going into too much detail. I'm too excited. But I'm just happy, you know what I'm saying? Ten Hag can hold that. And yeah, man, the top Reds can hold that. And even just in general, the people that were on the F Sancho train can hold that in general, innit? But yeah, man, I'm healing from Liverpool's woes, and I'm ready to be there for the Arsenal meltdown. I will be there more than you believe.
I hear you, bro. You know what it is, yeah? Football won yesterday. Do you know what I'm saying? Football won yesterday, bro. That's why I was so happy. I told these guys as well, yeah, when I was doing the show with Saeed, and it aged beautifully. I said, bro, football always wins, bro. Football always wins, bro. Man could talk about systems, man could talk about managers and all these things. Football always wins, innit? And football won last night, bro. Jadon Sancho outperforming Kylian Mbappe, bruv. The bro that's meant to be the best footballer in the world, bro. Jadon Sancho showed my man how to play football yesterday. And this is what I mean about dribbling, bro. When I seen what Jadon Sancho was doing and putting man on the floor and that, bro, different. Do you know what I mean? No Diddy, bro. Them man were face down, fam. And that's what I'm saying. Mbappe weren't doing that, people. Everyone wants to talk about Mbappe, bro. I've watched him enough times. I never see him putting a performance like that. I never see him putting a performance like that ever in his life, bro. He hit the inside of the post yesterday, and that's typical Mbappe performance, bro. Stink the place out, couple dribbles here and there, gets a goal. Then everyone says how great he is. Jadon Sancho outperformed him on the same patch of grass yesterday, bro. Didn't score a single goal, and no one's talking about GA, bro, because he straight balled out. And that's what football used to be about. Everyone still raves about that Zidane performance against Brazil. You know which one I'm talking about. That wasn't no GA performance. That was straight body in the ground.
Yeah, unplayable.
That's what it is. When man talk about ballers, bro, man don't talk about GA like that, bro. You can completely ooze and completely boss a football match without getting a goal or an assist, bro. We saw it last night.
There was even, I knew what type of game it was going to be when Sancho, I think he tackled Nuno Mendes and kept the ball in play. I know.
Right at the beginning.
Yeah. I was like, when you know what, because I don't really see him ever do stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, he's ready today. He's hungry. He's hungry today. You know what I'm saying? And for me, like, I know everyone's going to talk about the interplay and the dribbling and the feet when he got into the box and his take-ons and that. For me, what I like is, when he was in his own half and I think he received the ball and there was about 3 PSG players around him. He got the ball, faked it, brought the ball back, faked it again, and then he played like a ball.
Yeah, a little pass. Yeah,
I think it was in between Barcola and Mbappe, or Barcola and Mendes.
Yeah.
And he set off a good counter-attack just from that. Most players would have either maybe tried to take it into the corner, kick it off a player to kind of get it a throw or a goal kick, or maybe just a wayward clearance or an attempted switch on their weaker foot. But you know what I'm saying? 2020.
Bro, this is what I'm trying to say. This is a real baller, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And I always said, yeah, like, when I seen him play football, that was the closest thing man saw to like Eden Hazard, isn't it, since he left the Premier League. And it's like, when I'm looking at the way that this guy shifts and the way he moves the ball, like, bro, it's one of them ones where, bro, I can't even lie.
I go a step further, just to even interrupt you, bro. I say Neymar, bro. He's always
but I've been calling him Jamar though from the beginning.
Man, so Jamar.
man know, blood. Man knows, isn't it? Man knows Jamar, bruv. I told man it was Jamar from the beginning. But in terms of what we see in the Prem, in terms of his build, in terms of the fact that he is a 10, he's being used out wide, yeah, and just the way he slows the game down and then speeds it up is nasty, innit? It's Hazard-esque, innit? But obviously, it's Jamar because that's my baller, bro. You get me? But bro, what he does, there's no player in world football, yeah, with the same profile as him. And that's why people need to understand, yeah, when it comes to player profiling, there's certain footballers you can't replace, bro. And you just have to respect that, bro. And Mason's another one, Mason Greenwood. The way he plays football, there's no player in the game that plays football like him that I can compare him to say, all right, cool, we'll replace Greenwood with him. Like, no, bro. Like, there's certain man just have a talent, yeah, that is a very rare talent. And man have to make allowances for these ballers in the team, bro. You have to. And the Germans have done that. When you look at the quotes, yeah, like, bro, this quote's pretty much sums it up. 1 second. Let me get it. And it's from the man them in Germany, bro. A man said, who the fuck is this? Before the game on Sancho's discipline, he said, Jaden doesn't have any discipline problems. I don't know who keeps saying that. Jaden only has one problem. He occasionally arrives late. His internal clock is not so pronounced. He's a very nice guy, but occasionally he was late. But you have to deal with that. Why do we go to the stadium? We go there because everyone is always punctual. I want to see. He said we don't go there because everyone's always punctual. I want to see how he takes the ball. The ball is still his friend, but he hasn't played for a long time. We know that. And then Mateus said, I'd rather see a good player on the field than everyone being on time and then not hitting the ball. And that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, bro. A man said, a manager never had oh, this must be the Bayern team. He said that the manager never had easy times with Mario Basler, but Mario made the difference. If he had turned him around, Basler wouldn't have worked out so well. And the thing is, bro, in football, there's always players that you have to make allowances for. Jose Mourinho said the same thing about Eden Hazard, bro. He said, listen, Hazard was a lazy fuck, didn't train. And then on a match day, man weren't expecting Hazard to track back because we knew that he couldn't do that. So he told all the other players they got to do Hazard's running for him. That's how you manage players.
Ain't that with Tevez as well?
Yeah, bro. Tevez done loads of running in the game, but training, Tevez didn't train.
He didn't do nothing in training. Yeah, Tevez didn't do nothing in training.
He didn't do nothing in training, bro. That brother used to turn up with his shoelaces undone and walk around, bro. And then on match day, he'll run himself into the floor.
The thing is with those guys as well, it's not even just allowances. If you actually make them do the mad thing in training, you won't. There's actually a good chance you won't see the same thing on the pitch because their bodies actually are their bodies are used to a certain maybe amount of effort in training, and then they're able to kind of exert and perform to a certain level in games. Some players, like genuinely, I think Hazard said this to Rio. I don't know who he said it. He might have said it to Mikel. He said it to someone, but he said when he went to Madrid, he decided, cool, I'm not going to do the lazy thing no more. Like,
and his body started falling apart. Yeah.
And I think maybe that would have worked if he was 22. Maybe it would have worked if he was 22. But at 29, 30, or I don't know how old he's when he made the move. I think he might have been 29. I think at 29, when your body's so used to kind of this, like, you know, gear 2 in training and then gear 5 in the game, bro, you can't always just make you can't make a mad shift and expect it to work. I understand it. Don't get me wrong. I understand his way of thinking. His way of thinking was probably that raw. Like, I know I'm this good and I can be this good. But imagine if I applied myself. How good I could even. That's probably what he's thought in his thought process. Yeah. But then obviously the injuries came. Yeah, he said it to Mikel. So yeah, not he said it to Mikel. So I think so that's. I don't even think Sancho goes in the bracket of Tevez and Hazard and that. I just think because remember, no disrespect to Tevez and Hazard, they're not black youths from South London, so it ain't gonna be inflated. Sorry, sorry. You know what I'm saying? Sancho could be late twice. It's gonna be the headline. You know what I'm saying? Tevez could go not tie his shoes, be lazy in training. And man will talk about it in 5 years' time and go, yeah, bro, this guy was this lazy and he was still cold. You think man can say that about
even the fact that they talk about his laziness, it's not viewed the same way, bro. There's no stigma around the fact that Eden Hazard didn't give a fuck. You know them ones, but if that's a little black youth, bro, man, I got something to say about it. And this is the reality of it, bro. And that's why people get upset in it, because it's like, bro, man have to paint the obvious pictures, because man will always stand up for the man them if they're doing the right thing. And the same way, I'll call them out if they're not doing the right thing. That's why when Rashford's coming out playing the victim, I'm not backing it for him, because I know, that he's been afforded a lot of grace that a lot of black youths wouldn't be afforded. Because he's got that Manc born and bred tax, bro, that's carried him through all these years, bro. Because really, he should have been getting the pelters that Pogba and Sancho were getting, but he wasn't getting them, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And those are the little nuances in life, bro. So when man talk about Tevez Tevez and Hazard not trying hard and doing all of these other things. At the end of the day, it's all about what you can get out of a player on the pitch, bro. That's all that matters, bro.
Yeah.
And when you've got a talent like Jadon Sancho's, your only worry as a coach should be, yo, how do I get the best out of this youth every Saturday or Sunday or Tuesday, Wednesday if we're playing in the Champions League? All that other shit, save that for the McTominays and the Mounts of this world that ain't got no star quality, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't treat everyone the same, bro. And that's what I mean. And that's what Nurid, I think, was it Nuruddin or was it or was it I'm thinking, or was it Adam? I think it was Adam. And I think he said, yeah, the quickest way to be unfair is to treat everybody the same. And that saying is the realest shit ever. And that's why I say, bro, even as someone that's managed myself and coached, you never treat every player the same. It's the quickest way to fuck up the dressing room. And Sir Alex Ferguson understood that. He understood that. And this is why he managed to get the best out of certain players. Do you know what I mean? He could tell Wayne Rooney to do CR7s running, and he knew that Wayne Rooney would do that. Is there certain things he never asked Ronaldo to do? There's a certain way he spoke to Ronaldo, he didn't speak to other people. There's a certain way he spoke to Rooney that he didn't speak to other people. Do you know what I'm saying? He said that he shouted at Nani once, and Nani cried, and he was like, all right, cool, can't shout at this youth no more, because can't take it.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying?
That's genuine. Do you know what it is? Is that, but Rants, is that even management, or is that? I think that's just people skills, though, bro.
Yeah, but that's what it is. But it's still management, because management is people skills, bro. Like, because literally, as a manager in any job, even if you're a manager in Sainsbury's, you're in charge of a team, bro. You have to be able to delegate tasks. You have to be able to communicate with human beings, bro. This is why communication is the most important skill in life, bro. If you're a good communicator, yeah, bro, you can get anywhere you want in life.
You don't need money.
You don't need money, bro. You don't need money, because the money will come, bro. And this is what I keep saying to people, yeah. The only thing, yeah, that school was good for me was socializing. That's it. Because human beings are social creatures, bro. Yeah, everything I learned at school, I could have learned at home, blood. The one thing I couldn't have learned at home was how to be around people, how to read people, how to understand people, all these other things. You have to be around people to be able to read people. Yeah, and that's what it is.
But that's, I think even playing football at low level, when you're, because I think a lot of people have that phase where maybe they play at a level that's below them. And what I learned, there was a time where I feel like I played a level that was below, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? We all go through it. But like, I know there's certain players, like, again, if I'm playing, because I'll play left, I played left mid, yeah. But I know I'm the best player in the team. So sometimes I will just play 10, or I'll just drift in the middle.
Yeah, bro. Or you might have to drop in and help out in the six, because man needs you there.
But from a communication point of view, I know that my left back is crap. I know that my centre mid has one attribute, but that's all he has to his game. So when I speak to my centre mid of one attribute, I'm gonna tell him, bro, you see the drop of the shoulder? Keep doing that. I'm gonna encourage him, even though I know he's not that good anywhere else in the game.
Yeah, but you know, you need to try and maximize his thing.
I've got to maximize his one attribute to get the best out of him. And if I know my left back shit and he's got a rock solid mentality, I can tell him you're shit. I can shout on the pitch. I can shout at him and I can tell him you're shit, because it's gonna G him up. It's gonna make him angry.
But there's certain man you can't talk to like that.
Yeah, but same thing. But if your striker has a soft mentality and he's a confidence-based player, every single miss he does,
you gotta encourage him. Yeah, you gotta encourage it.
We go again. After the game, you can give him a little bit of stick. But in the game, you have to keep encourage that. And that's just I think that's the simplest form of communication. As you said, if someone said it in the comments, if you can't, got a comment below that. I'll take you.
I've seen it, bro.
You know, respect me, bro. Respect me, bro. Hey, you know what? No disrespect to Max, but respect me. What was I gonna say? No, but that's a simple form of communication, bro. I think it's very lazy. Someone said in the chat, it's very lazy. If you feel like you can treat people the same because it's my way or the highway, you must have got where you've got because your dad's rich.
Yeah, but that's why Ten Hag is where he is, bro. Let's not get it twisted. He doesn't need the money. Like, he comes from an affluent background. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not grinded to be where he is. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones, you can see it. He ain't got no he's got no people skills, and you can even see it in the press conferences. You can see it in the press conferences. He's got no people skills. And the thing is, someone like Jaden as well, yeah, it also depends on how you're raised in it. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I don't know his family, but I know my family. And most man that grow up in like yard families or Caribbean families and that, even the way that we're socialized, yeah, is completely different. It's completely different because man don't take no disrespect from no one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be real. Like, you know, the amount of times in school, it's like man's always been raised to speak up for myself from a young age. Like, it doesn't matter. There's none of this respect your elders thing. It's like, yo, if you feel like someone is disrespecting you, then you don't hold that. That's how I was raised. Like, if man feels like the teacher is victimizing me and they're picking on me, I'm saying something, bro. There's none of this, the teacher's going to be trying to run me and try to throw me out the class and I ain't done nothing. No, bruv, listen, if I feel like you've done something to me that isn't justified, I'm saying something, bro, and I'll take the detention, fam. That's what I am on, bro. Like, man, I'm not one of them ones where it's like, oh, yeah, yes, sir, bro. Nah, fuck that. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll stand up for myself. And there's a lot of people that don't stand up for themselves because they're raised to be like, oh, you know what? Just do what the teacher says. But I wasn't raised like that. I wasn't raised like that. I was raised to think for myself, have my own mind, have my own opinion, bro. And if anyone says something to me, bro, I'm backing it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Man, don't take no shit. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where that went against me in football a lot of the time. Do you know, a lot of the time? Because certain coaches would tell me to do certain things and I'll just be like, bro, are you all right? Do you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, bro, this don't make sense. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't say it, but they could see on my face. I'm like, what's this man talking about? Like, this don't even make sense. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just one of them ones. Like, that's how I've been socialized, bro. And depending on your culture, yeah, certain people are more likely to take disrespect or take fuckeries, and certain people are not, bro. And I understand that, bro. And because I grew up around loads of different cultures, I understand how people are, bro. Like, I grew up in the most diverse school, bro. Like, when I tell you there was about 3-4 white youths in my class at school.
Yeah, us, bro. Yeah, like say
3-4 white youths in the class at school, blood. I think there was about 2 white gal and
you'd struggle to find that if someone said I am British and then not say anything else after that, you're struggling, bro. Because
it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Because everyone knows, you know what I'm saying, you have the Turks, the Malis, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bruv, the Iraqis, blood, like, man had two Chinese brothers, one Colombian girl, people. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone was there, like it was, and that's it, bro. And you think,
bro, a man understand everyone's different, bro, and everyone's temperament's different, everyone's raised different. Do you know what I'm saying? And then man had the Irish brothers that were just on fighting people. Bro, like, man had bare different people. Bro, I had bare different people, and I understood that everyone's backgrounds are different. Everyone's temperaments are different. Do you know what I'm saying? In my school, them man used to fucking celebrate Diwali. They used to celebrate everything because there were so many different types of fucking people in my school, bro. And I was socialized to understand, yeah, that just from a cultural standpoint, you can't talk to everyone the same. Everyone's temperament's not the same. Everyone's way that they deal with certain things is not the same, bro. And if you can't do that as a fucking manager in any field, not just football, you could be managing people in a call center. You shouldn't be a fucking manager, bro.
100. That's what I'm saying. Like, because I coached for a few years, yeah, and obviously, they're like, I can say right now that I'm not an elite coach, right? I'm not no elite coach. But what I can tell you is what allowed me to coach for the 2-3 years is because I'm able to communicate. How? So if you ask me, what are my badges? Rants, I promise you, I don't need badges, bro. I've never gone for badges. Do you know what I'm
people
saying?
Don't need badges, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? The reason why dads that had their kids in academies or whatever, or the reason people had me doing a lot of one-to-ones and taking sessions is because that the kids were like, oh, rah, like, they take to him because he speaks to them a certain way. Do you know what I'm saying? He knows how to speak to Tom. He knows how to speak to Jake. Do you know what I'm saying? He understands that. But the next level, and I know you've obviously had your coaching, like you've been through the ranks as well, bro. Another thing is that sometimes even as a player, if you have to explain to someone how you need to be spoken to, then the person that's managing you is not worthy of managing you.
Facts.
Or that's my thing, innit? Because like I know that if I'm gonna baby a certain player, you know how we just said the striker with we used the example, the striker with no confidence, right? If even you can see that we're encouraging him, but you could also look at the winger who doesn't get a lot of encouragement because he knows he's a good his game is more complete and he's
you don't need it.
Yeah, he don't need it. But sometimes that winger might not like the fact that your winger might not understand the reason why the striker gets baby. You know, he might not understand that. So as a coach, you have to communicate that with the winger. You have to communicate, yo, listen, we don't baby you because you're here.
Yeah, you don't need it.
To get the striker to be here, he needs to be spoken to in a certain way. We don't need to speak to you that way because you've got it already.
But the thing is, players, you know what? Players intuitively kind of understand that anyway. Because, bro, like, I'll be real, yeah. Like, no matter what level, you could just be playing five-a-side at goals. Everyone knows who the weak players are on their team, bro.
100.
Do you know what I mean? Everyone knows. And they know if they get onto these players, yeah, it's only going to lower their confidence and they're going to play worse, innit? So, a lot of the time, it's one of them things where, like, players are more in tune with it than managers a lot of the time. Like, the players know who the quiet guys are. They know who the shy players are, bro. Do you know what I mean? Sancho's one of those players. He's one of those players. You saw the post-match thing. Carragher's all drunk saying, "Oh, have you been in the yellow wall?" Sancho's like, "Bruv, I don't drink, bruv." Like, and like, bro, why are you touching me, fam? That's what it looked like. He looked bare uncomfortable. Man was just there, head down, holding the mic, like, yeah, like I had a good performance. Like, bro,
because he knows though, anything he says, people are just gonna.
I hear that, but at the same time, he don't want to be there, bro. Like, you can tell that he just wants to kick ball and go home. Whereas with Jude Bellingham, bro, he was lapping up the attention. You know them ones, when I run banter with everyone in the studio and all them things there, bro. Certain man just love it and certain man don't want it. You know them ones, and this is exactly what it is. He don't care about all that stuff, bro. And this is why you need to manage him.
Yeah. No, yeah. I could just, bro, with the whole communication thing, that just resonates with me mad strong, bro. I promise you. Like, especially like I didn't want to go off on a tangent, bro, but I think it was a couple seasons back, I got converted to a striker for the first time in years, bro. In years. And I went on to be the top scorer in it. Yeah. Which isn't something I've never been a stone cold finisher in it. Yeah, but that season, you know, things just click into place. Things just click into place, innit? Bro. The next season, but the thing is, because I was new to the team, everyone was always, oh yeah, Monts, you know what I'm saying? Because I was new, everyone was like, oh yeah, play it hard. Like, not breading, but positivity in that, and with that part of the game. Bro, for me, I already said this. When it comes to finishing, I need encouragement, innit? Not need encouragement, but encouragement helps me because I'm not because I'm not a killer. I'm not a killer in front of goal. I never have been. I'm not a killer in front of goal. So I made it clear, so bro, like, don't tell me or don't throw your hands in the air if I'm missing it, because I'm probably gonna miss the next one. Yeah. And the captain of the team.
Yeah, but you shouldn't even have that in your head. I'll be real.
Yeah, I know. But like, I only had to say that because the captain of the team, because he's seen me score X amount of goals last season, he's now throwing his arms up. Oh, what's going on? And like, and I can already understand that, bro. Like, I understand why you're doing it because you have a certain level. But I'm trying to tell you that to get the best out of me in this sense, that's not the way to communicate with man. Don't do that. Like, stop shouting and screaming every time I miss.
Yeah, but bro, like, ballers do that as well. Like, yeah, bro, we seen Sancho tell Bruno, "Shut up, bro. Why are you always moaning, bruv?" Like, man said, "Stop moaning, fam."
But that's my
like, that's how man communicate with man. When man on the pitch, and man's always in your bruv. Shut up, man. Like, bro, the amount of times I've been on the pitch here, a man is screaming. I'm like, bruv, shut up. Like, that's it. I'll be like, shut up, bro. I'll be like, bruv, you've lost the ball like 6 times. Allow it. That's what the communication is, bro. Like, that's how you need to communicate.
Because it's even more cheeky. When man aren't doing their job,
bruv. But this is what, bruv, and I'm the kind of bro. I'll let you know. When man want to chat to me, I'll be like, bro, like, you might want to get out of my man's pocket, bro, because man ain't seen you all game. I'm just hearing you, but man's not seeing you, bro. Well, go on. Like, this is what it is, bro. Like, bro, this is how you have to communicate as a manager, bro. Like, when I'm coaching people, I'm communicating them like the same way I'd communicate with them if I was on the pitch, bro. Like, there's certain man need encouragement, certain man that don't need it. Certain man just need clear instructions. Certain man. Like, if I was playing in a team and I weren't really familiar If who was doing what, whoever the creative players were, I'm playing up front. I'm saying, yo, bro, this is how I like to receive the ball. These are the kind of pockets that I'm going to drift into. Look for me. Look for me. And then if he's not looking for me, 10 minutes into the game, I'm saying, yo, fam, like I'm making a run. Look for me. Look for me. Or, yo, centre back slow. Do you know what I'm saying? Send a few over, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man, have to communicate like that. And the same way when you're a manager, you have to communicate with players, bro. Even if they're doing something well, or you notice something, bro, you should be chatting to them, bro. I talk to my players throughout the whole game individually, bro, because you have to coach players through games sometimes, and you have to manage people's confidence levels and all these things, bro. So when people are saying, Sancho ain't got the temperament for Man United, it's like, bro, are you drunk, fam? Give this guy the right manager, and he's cooking, bro. Because the right manager creates the right environment, bro. Because all he needs is the right environment. He needs the environment where he understands that, yo, you're our main creative outlet. When you get the ball, do what you want to do, bruv. Do what you want to do. If you lose it, it's okay. It's okay. Because his defensive work rate, there's no problem with that. I was seeing my man doing right back shifts yesterday. So no one can say that he don't defend. But the point is, yeah, he needs the confidence to know when he gets the ball in that yellow shirt, they give him the ball and they look at him and say, yo, Sancho's going to do something for us.
Word.
That is the kind of respect he deserves at Man United. You give that bro that respect, yeah. You give him the keys, yeah. And bro, he'll take man. He'll take man to wherever we need to go, fam. Because there's not players like this in this league right now, bro. Man, we're talking about Doku. Doku will never perform at that level in his whole life. In his whole life. Do you know what I'm saying? What he done is what I expect Jack to be doing every single week, yeah, under a proper manager. Just absolutely cooking players, because Jack's got that in his locker. 100%. But man at Man City, bro, wide players at Man City ain't putting in performances like that, bro. Not all season, I ain't seen a performance like that in the Premier League from a Man City wide player. Haven't seen it from an Arsenal wide player. I haven't seen it from a Liverpool wide player. I ain't seen it from any wide player in the league. I ain't seen a performance like that.
No,
I haven't seen one.
Maybe a Foden, but then again, Foden's more central. I mean,
Foden don't play like that, bro. In terms of, bro, like what he done to that Nuno brother, bruv, he had man fell down on his face, bro. Like I've never seen a defender face plant like that to try and win the ball with his head, bro. It's almost like he tries to do a diving header because man just had him off balance. And
Gundogan, Davis, and Sanchez, and Isak, and Van de Ven. But yeah, I hear it.
But not like that though. Like man tried to almost win the ball with a diving header, bro. Like man, like his head was going one way, his feet were going the other way, his arms going the other way. Man,
I need to see that one again. I need to see that. I need to find out.
Bro, it was crazy. I can't even lie. Man, seeing that shit's crazy.
So if you got a clip of it, send it back to me. I need to see if it's worse than the Davis and Sanchez.
Nah, it was nasty, bro. You man know exactly which one I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna.
Hey, bro, don't even bring up Saka in this conversation, bro. That guy can't dribble, man. You man, stop this. You know what I mean? We're talking about ballers here. Do you know what I mean? And even Cole Palmer, bro, he's got the cheeky little nutmeg and stuff like that. But again, he's a different kind of player, yeah. Like this was a throwback winger performance. But what he has as well is he's got that number 10 link up as well. So he'll go past a player, but then he can play a little ball in between players. And he played like a nice weighted through ball through someone's legs. And I think Julian Brandt took too long to get the shot off. But it's one of them ones, that weighted pass through the legs. Come on, bro. Like, listen, Sancho's thing yesterday was demon time, bro.
Word, bro. Do you know what? And I said, like, for me, like, it gave me, as I said, Odegaard vibes kind of thing. What Odegaard's been kind of doing. But the thing is,
the weighted pass, that nutmeg pass, Odegaard would play that kind of pass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Odegaard would like similar. I don't know what's the assist he done against Porto. No. Was it against Porto? It wasn't at the Emirates. The assist that Odegaard done where he like shifted it and flipped.
Yep, and then played it through the gap. Yeah, so absolutely.
Yeah. It's that type of pass kind of thing. Like you associate that with like Coutinho. You know what I'm saying? The shift through the legs. Like you see when man consistently do the shift through the legs, man mean that. That's not no fluke.
Yeah. You can see it because they take the weight off the pass. It's the little feint and then just.
Sancho's done that assist for McTominay. For you know, he's done an assist like that. The one that he done for Brandt, but obviously the defender blocked it. He's done that in a game from the right side inside. The United fans in here will tell me what game it was. I don't know.
He's played a few to CR7 like that as well, bro. Sancho's weight of passing is his most unappreciated attribute.
I said this to Cass the other day. In fact, I said this last night, bro. I said, yo, yeah, there's a reason why the strikers at United had their best periods around Jadon Sancho. People would talk about the 2GA, 3GA, 5GA throughout a whole season.
But that's what man was saying. Bro. That's what man were even saying yesterday after the performance. GA don't mean shit, bro.
Yes, again, or mutants, whatever you don't call them here. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's all about being a catalyst for your team, bro. GA don't mean shit. Yeah. Someone else can get the GA.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. I appreciate GA, but like, at the end of the day, bro, what I saw from Sancho in certain games is that I looked at Cavani and gone, if I ask Cavani, in your time at United, who was probably one of the attackers you like to play with the most? He'll tell you Jadon Sancho. And if you ask CR7, the time he was at United, who did you link up the best with? He'll tell you Jadon Sancho. I saw Jadon Sancho link up with the strikers at Man United. He elevated Cavani's game when he was past it.
And Ronaldo.
And Ronaldo's, bro. Wasn't Sancho playing in the game where Ronaldo bagged that hat-trick, bro? I'm telling you, the link up, he makes it easier. Bro, you think strikers want to play with Rashford? Give me a fucking break, bro.
They don't.
Strikers want to play with Rashford and Garnacho, bro?
They don't.
They want to play with Jadon Sancho's, bro. That's who they want to play with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they're on. Like, bro, their man will always, I'm telling you, Cavani, what's his name? Ronaldo, their man will always big up Jay Sancho. Always, bro. I'm never, I don't want to say never, but until I get in a position where I can genuinely ask them, yo, who was your United? I genuinely think the answer is going to be Jadon Sancho, and there's no.
Bro, it's the same with Bastian Schweinsteiger. Look at the players he's played with, and he said Paul Pogba was one of the best players I've ever played with, ever. Paul Pogba, you know, Bastian. But man are trying to tell me that Paul Pogba's dead food. Yeah, bro, these man. Listen, I can't even lie, bro. Like, there's a special place in hell for people with these opinions. I'll be real. Like, it's one of them ones where I love football so much, yeah. Certain footballing opinions, yeah, I take personally, bro. I genuinely do. Like, I'm willing to put hands on someone for them. Like, the disrespect that Pogba gets, the disrespect that Sancho gets, the disrespect that Neymar gets, makes me want to commit violent acts. Bro, I swear, bro, because, bro, like, it defies all logic, bro, to the point where I'm just like, bro, I might feel better if I punch you up. I feel real, because, like, bro, there's no way I can't wrap my head around it. Do you know what I'm saying? And you know, when man can't understand something, bro, I just get mad, bro. Like, that's where it takes me, bro. That's where it actually takes
communication skills, Rants. Communication skills.
Nah, bro, nah, I'll be real, but sometimes, yeah, no, but bro, sometimes, yeah, the best way to communicate with someone is just put hands on them. I'll be real, because some things you can't talk yourself out of, bro. You can't talk yourself out of an arse whooping. Sometimes it's the only thing that's gonna make you feel better, bro. Everyone's been there. This is why man get upset, yeah, and just punch a wall sometimes, because they're like, yo, bro, like, I need to punch something, bruv, because this ain't making sense. Before I punch a wall, I'll punch a man in his face, bro, for chatting shit. And some of the stuff that I hear is crazy, bro.
Yeah, like, to me, bro, even when, for me, like, when I'm looking at some of these players, yeah, I think when it comes to players like Sancho, and when it comes, like, you can easily put them in the Dele Alli bracket. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, Dele Alli, Arsenal fans aren't gonna like me for this. Like, Bukayo Saka, cool. You've seen me give him his. I know he's not your piece of cake, but you've seen me give him his props on this channel. But for me, Dele Alli was better than Jude now, and he's better.
Yeah, of course. I've had this conversation with someone. I think he's top. I think he's top three. Top, yeah, I think he's top 3 talents. Yeah, that didn't go where they needed to go. Do you know what I mean? In terms of 100%. Pure talent, like, his talent was crazy.
What he was normalizing, and obviously, like, I deeped it at the time. I just didn't admit it too often, innit? But bro, it was when he done the outside of the foot half volley finish on the chip against Arsenal, bro. At that point, bro, I just, you know, when you just drop, bro, you know when you see someone do something on the pitch, you just drop your phone and you go.
Yeah. Bro, I seen him score a mad goal against Man United at Old Trafford. Yeah, I was at the stadium, bro. Yeah, I was at the stadium, bro. I was in disbelief.
I'm saying, like, the prime Dele Alli was better than Jude.
Nah, bro, I'll be honest. Yeah, it's one of them ones where, fam, like, I was having this conversation with one brother, and I told him, I said, in terms of talents, yeah, like him, also Ross Barkley, like man
Oh,
don't
yeah.
man don't remember
Now
how
he's
good
good.
Man don't remember how good Ross Barkley was, yeah. When he came through, yeah, at Everton, it was a Paul Gascoigne thing, bro. Bro, I swear to you, like, man need to understand. Like, forget Wayne Rooney, yeah. Since Wayne Rooney, when we're talking about young talents that have come through and they were absolutely like they were ridiculous, bro. Ross was one of them at Everton. So
Russ was
did
crazy.
I not say Everton?
Yeah. Russ was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, Ross when he came through, bro, he was meant to be Wayne Rooney all over again.
Yeah. The
He
bangers
was meant,
he was normalizing them bangers as well.
yeah, bro. Ross
Full strength.
Barkley's footwork, his strength, like
Yeah.
his
He's
IQ,
even got it
everything.
now. I don't personally, bro. I don't think he's ever lost it. I just think
He hasn't
other
lost it.
people
He's
in the
just
way.
been
Bro,
mismanaged. He's been
yeah,
mismanaged, and also he's had the wrong people around him, innit? Because the streets are
yeah.
saying that Ross used to love a drink, innit? Like he used to be
Mm-mm.
out doing stuff he
Yeah.
shouldn't be doing. But
There you
brother,
go.
let me
He
tell
should
you,
have
this guy's different.
Yeah, I was saying he should have been playing ball in '03. Like he come in at the, like his like you see how you say he likes a bit of a drink. His thing should have been playing ball in '03, or he was born too late kind of thing.
Yeah,
You get
100.
because if you look, even when he went over to the French league, they loved him over there. You know,
Yeah.
they over at Nice they liked Ross. You know, he just got a mad injury. That's all. He got a mad injury. He started to cook over there. You know, and as I said, sometimes some football teams are the plague, bro. They are the plague for development. And Rants, your club's one of them at the moment, bro.
It
It's a
is.
plague for development. Chelsea Football Club, unless you are a god, like this is why I say, unless you're a god tier, you have god tier potential. Your club is gonna plague your development. So Kobe Mainoo is god tier. He's got god tier potential, right?
Yep.
But that doesn't mean he's gonna reach there because for me, currently he's at Man United. So if Man United don't improve, Kobe's team could stagnate to a certain degree. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, it will stagnate because Kobe Mino doesn't improve now without a good coach. Because the thing is, Kobe Mino, this is his level. Like people think that he's going to improve. He's not going to improve as a footballer, but he can improve mentally. He can improve his reading of the game. He can improve his positioning, but his technical stuff, he's not going to improve on now. This is who he is, isn't it? People tend to, what a lot of people, football fans that don't understand football, don't realize is on a technical level, yeah, you don't really add tools to your arsenal, yeah, after a certain age. You don't. You refine your game, your decision making gets better, your physicality gets better, but the technical side of the game doesn't really improve. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you can't ping a 60-yard ball at 21, at 26, you're not pinging 60-yard balls. Like that's not how it works. It's like either you've got that touch and that understanding or you don't, innit? And the problem is, yeah, a lot of these men keep saying, oh no, they're gonna get better. No, bro. When you see what Musiala's doing now, this brother was doing this at 12, bruv, running past people the same way. So what a man was doing at 12, 14, a lot of the time, yeah, they're gonna be doing that at 20, 21. Do you know what I mean? And if
Yeah.
they're not, it's because they've got worse. But players don't get better. Players get worse, but they don't get better, bro. Listen to
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying.
think no, I agree. No, I agree, bro. There's, as I said, I always take it. It's so hard not to take it back to yourselves as footballers. I always know if I take 6 months out because of injury, God forbid, or even 6 weeks out, bro. I know what I need to. I already know the stuff I don't need to work on. I'm already a naturally good dribbler. So you think I need to go in and out of cones before? You think I got to go do in
Yeah,
and out
that's
of cones work?
bullshit, bro. I never done any of that.
Like, bro, do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm good at dribbling, but you see, like ball striking with power. I've got to go practice that now because unless I'm playing week in, week out, because that's not a natural, it's not a natural talent of mine. I've had to work on it. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't, it's something I have to work on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't just come back after 6 weeks and still be a good ball striker. No. I've got to train for 3-4 weeks and be shooting regularly in games for me to do that properly. Whereas, you know what I'm saying? So, like you said, for Kobe's never going to have to come back from an injury or whatever. He's always going to be that technically, always going to have that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like
what's going to improve his game is going to be the mental stuff.
Yeah. And when it comes to development, bro, staying fit is obviously by the way, staying fit is a massive part of development. I think people underrate how staying fit is massive for development, isn't it? because so many players that we talk about that never made it, it's not actually, for me, it's not even always just down to their mentality. I think that's easy whispers. I think that's an easy narrative to spin on so many players, especially black players. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of the time, these guys play on injury. They move stupid. They play on injury when they shouldn't, trying to prove people wrong. And it's a stigma in football that isn't really talked about. Yes, the race thing is talked about, but there's a stigma in football. I think that players, because they know there's a stigma against them that could be racially, it could be racially motivated, it could be religion motivated, whatever it is, it could be any of these things. Because of those things are in football, it's very difficult for them to shake that off. So therefore, they have to try harder, and sometimes that can destroy the player, bro. Because you're trying harder. Like Dele Alli, and it hit me again when Dele Alli said it on Sky Sports the other day, when he was like, when I was at Besiktas, I was so close to coming back to fitness, and I was so ready. I wanted to prove everyone wrong, rare tear. Do you know what I'm saying? And then I ended up injuring myself again, and he was out for another 8 months.
Yeah, but this is why, them man used to make jokes and say, "Oh, Iron Robin needs to be wrapped in cotton wool." But bro, look how many years he played, and that's why a lot of them foreign players, bro, like, bro, bro, when it comes to their body, they don't play. Like, these man take time out for absolutely anything, bro. Man can have man will be feeling tight and they just be like, "Yeah, I'm not risking it." Bury them. In England, it's like, "Oh, nah, I'm just, you know what I mean, have an injection," or you just soldier it and all these things. Brother, listen. Same with Van Persie as well. Van Persie, yeah, them man were like, "Oh, he's always injured," or like, "He's always out for ages." Brother, if he felt anything even slightly, he's like, "I ain't playing, bruv." I hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? I hear it. Nah, bro, I should have done the same, bro. Do you know how many times I played injured, bro? Do you know what I mean? And it just made injuries worse. And then man got imbalanced, so many imbalances over my body. Man's had 4 fucking surgeries now because man was playing injured and building up fucking compensations and that, bro. Man should have sat out for the greater good. But there's always this thing. Oh yeah, he's always injured, and it is that competitive nature in you that's like, yo, I don't want to miss a game.
You want to consistently. You either want to prove people wrong just because you want to prove people wrong because you're a talent. Or sometimes, bro, as I said, footballers, Troy Deeney said it, bro. Footballers are different these days, bro. Man are walking in the changing rooms, typing in their own name on Twitter. That's what man are doing. So if man are calling you injury prone 24/7, you're more likely to come back early from your injury just to show people you're not injury prone. But you're making yourself more injury prone just by doing that because you want to prove people wrong that don't know you. Because players, it's not the same as how it was before. As I said, like Troy Deeney was like, I think, was it Troy Deeney? It was Troy Deeney because this is when he moved to league to the championship, and he come in. It wasn't even Troy Deeney. It was Ashley Williams. It's Ashley Williams actually. My bad, I got it wrong. And he was like, bro, like he's looking at the players. Everyone was just, that's what he's seeing. See what people are saying about them and that. You know what I'm saying? They all see it, bro. They all see it. I wouldn't be surprised if couple man from United are on their burners watching this right now.
Oh yeah.
You might know who you know what I'm saying? I hate that. You might know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Man, them see and want to hear. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, unfortunately, it can influence players to come back from injury quicker than they should. And like what you said, muscle imbalance. Even though they have the best physicians and they have the best physiotherapists and whatever, bro, you're done up your body, bro.
Nah, bro, your body's the most complex machine, on planet Earth, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's what people don't understand. There's nothing more complex than the body. Like, people don't understand the body. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's one of them ones where, like, no amount of science can stop your body from doing what your body's gonna do, bro. The natural muscle imbalances, everything like that, bro. Like, it's even to the point where you can tell a footballer by the way they walk, because they always have the same muscle imbalances, bro. Always. They got certain dominant muscles. They got certain muscles that are weaker. They got a certain posture, bro. You can just tell a footballer. You can tell an athlete. Do you know what I mean? Because your body just naturally does things. It's got nothing to do with conscious things, bro. Your body just always adapts, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even when we do like the strength testing and stuff like that, certain man, if you're so one-footed, then you can test that, bro, because you can see the balance, bro. Someone that plays on one foot all the time tends to have better balance on the opposite foot. And it's always the way. Like, if you're right-footed and you're super right-footed, you got better balance on your left foot because you're always balancing on your left foot. And that's just how it is, bro. And you see shit like that all the time. Like, the body just has a way of just kind of just going to the path of the least resistance always. Do you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So whatever's the easiest thing for your body to do, your body's going to do it, bro. And this is how it works, bro. So like all of this shit, bro, it's just like people do not understand how deep it is. And that's why rushing back from injury and doing all these other things, your body will always trying to find a way, yeah, for you to play. Do you know what I mean? But then it's at the result of like what happened with Michael Owen. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he had so many different injuries because the hamstring would go, then the quad would go, then the calf would go, because your body's always trying to find a way to paper over the cracks, and then something else goes, then something else goes, then something else goes.
Same with Sturridge. Every time this guy would get an injury, there'll be a muscle imbalance somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what it is as well. Players work so hard on getting one muscle fit. And again, and remember, these are the best physiotherapists in the world, by the way. See, this isn't even, we're not talking Hackney Marshes. Man, not playing at Hackney Marshes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man are really the top tier ballers, and even they're getting severe muscle imbalances in the way they do. You know what I'm saying? How many times have any of you lot in the chat worked one of your knees? You've done all this stuff to get your knee back, and then the other one goes.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. And even at the highest level, at the highest level, especially this is why I say with hamstring injuries, especially, it's the biggest muscle in your leg. So when a player is blisteringly quick, yeah, you have to work. Pause. Your glutes.
No, the hamstrings on the hamstring is the engine when you're sprinting. Like the quad's bigger. Yeah. There's more muscles in the quad, but the hamstring is the engine, bro, that propels you forward. So that tends to go for a lot of sprinters a lot of the time. And the thing is, yeah, it's like, remember, you got the hamstring, you got 3 muscles in the hamstring, 4 in the quad, innit? So there's more muscles in the front than the back. So
I wasn't even talking more muscle. I was saying the size of the gland in your hamstring. I was talking about the sheer size. But
yeah, but the thing is, because most footballers are so quad dominant, yeah, when they're sprinting, their hamstrings are gone because you need to have equal strength in the front and the back. If you don't, then it goes. Like even R9, it was a mad thing, bro. Like R9's knees and that, bro, his quads were so powerful, yeah, that man blew out his own kneecap, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like people don't understand, bro. Them days, them man never.
Do you want to be my physio, cuz? Because I'm exploded, cuz.
Bro, these man never had sports science like that in them days, bro. Them man used to just rub some juju oil on their legs and go out and just go play football. Like, you know them ones. If R9 was playing in today's football, he would have had a full career, bro. Like he lived in the era where man had to cut open his knee and take his kneecap out to fucking operate on man. Man never had no keyhole surgery.
Yeah, exactly.
Man never had none of those things. Man had to open man's whole leg to do these things. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's a different time, bro. It's a different time, bro. But a lot of these man, yeah, it doesn't matter how much technology there is, yeah, the body's still the same. Do you know what I mean? You can't rush certain things. And the problem is these men are overtraining, under recovering. Do you know what I'm saying? And then there is pressure for these men to be playing 60 games a season, bro. It's unruly. Now look at Pedri's body now after playing them 60 plus games that season, playing in the Olympics, playing all these other things, and now Pedri's always fucking injured, bro.
Yeah, no, I hear it, and do you know what it is? Yeah, that's why I say I didn't know this, and this is why we say sports science. Yeah, that is it's improved, bro. If someone told man when I was a youth, oh cool, like you need to work on your glutes, and your quads to balance out the pressure you put on your hamstrings, bro, like, do you know what I'm saying? Do you know how much, like, again, we still play ball, as I said, Rants, I know you go for your session and that, everyone still plays ball, but do you know how different your body would have been really operating? We're talking, you could have been optimal, bro. We're talking optimal. You know what I'm saying? I only learned about the whole glutes and the glutes and the quads thing like a year ago. Like before that, 6 hamstring injuries, bro, in just under 3 seasons, and one of them was a grade 2 to 3. Yeah, one of them was an explosion. It's actually on YouTube if you ever want to see it.
That's nasty. Nah, grade 2 to 3, bro. You nearly ripped that off the bone. Then that's nasty,
bro. That's why when I tell people my hamstring exploded, I said I'm not joking. The thing, I felt like someone shot me. It was. I'll tell you what it is exactly like Pulisic versus Arsenal FA Cup final, where man was literally in tears. Like, have you not seen how Pulisic his hamstring went that game?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Tell me if you man really saw. Pulisic was explosive, you know. He's still quick and does his thing at Milan, but the Serie A's a slower league. Do you not remember how explosive Pulisic was? How explosive he was? Man ain't explosive like that no more, bro. and again, I was running at full speed. Full speed. It feels like someone has got a sniper on gun and just gone, X is hamstring, back of the leg. Bro, I'm telling you. Like, but as I said, we got the sports science for the professionals. That's why whenever people like you know when players, Rants, like professionals, like our favorite players get hamstring injuries, even with the knee injuries as well, but with the hamstring not specifically, because you can relate, bro. I sometimes go right, cool. Like even Mo Salah, he's been shit this year, right? Cool. Man, no, Mo Salah's dropped off since. But bro, I know that he got a hamstring injury. He came back before he should have. He was moving mad sharp. Then he done it again, bro. And now he's moving shit. He's coming central. You know why he's coming central? You don't want to run.
Hamstring injuries are the worst, for the simple fact that, you know what it is with hamstring injuries,
You don't want to run, bro.
You feel like it's okay, and then it just goes, blood. You know what I was there, like, bro?
No warning.
It's crazy. There's no warning, bro. You know, sometimes, like with your quads and stuff like that, sometimes you'll be running, and then you feel it kind of cramp up, and you're like, all right, cool, I need to slow down, because if I don't slow down, it's gonna go. The hamstring, there's no warning, bruv. It's 0 to 100. Boom, things gone, fam. And the thing is, it's like the fucked up thing with hamstrings as well is you can't really test them, innit? Because it's like
you make it worse.
You'll walk around and you'll feel like it's fine. You'll do your exercises on the machines and that, and it feels fine. But the only way to really test the hamstring is to sprint. And in the back of your mind, you're like, bro, it's still 85. It's like, man, don't want to do the extra 15% because it's like, yo, if it goes, it's going completely. It's not a little tweak. No, bro. If I go and it goes, that's another 3 months out. I know that.
Yeah. And it's a worse tear because it's most likely going to be the same. It's going to be the same because the muscles
at the same site. Yeah,
it's going to be the same part. That's the worst thing. I say hamstring injuries are what's it called? Mental. It's a mental.
Yeah, it is a mental thing. I'm so lucky. I've never really had a hamstring.
Never had, bro. I tell you, like that's
I'm lucky, bro. I've had the groins gone.
You had an ACL. Have you had an ACL?
No, I've not had ACLs, but I had. To be fair, I had done all my ligaments apart from the cruciates. My thing was that my cruciate ligaments were the only thing keeping my leg together. It would have dislocated the whole knee, bro. That was the first injury I had, and I had that injury at like 16, bro. That was academy age, bro, and that fucked everything up for me. Do you know what I'm saying? So, brother, like you got your cruciate ligaments like that in the middle, and then obviously, then you've got you've got the medials, you got the laterals, and all of that. I fucked every single ligament, every single one, apart from like I think the medial cruciate stayed intact, and everything else was gone, bro. Everything else was gone, bro. I hyperextended the knee, and all the ligaments popped, and the cartilage as well, bro. It was a mad thing. My legs swole up like 3 times the size it was immediately.
Yeah, crazy.
Do you know what I'm saying? And bro, that I was out for like a year and probably like a year and a bit, bro. Like I was out for like 18 months nearly. Do you know what I'm saying? And that fucked, man. So from 16 to nearly 18, I didn't play, bro. And that was when man was playing for a pros at 16, and that killed me, bro. But 18 months out, bro. Clashed with a goalkeeper, bro. My studs got caught in the floor. You know what I'm saying? And the goalkeeper smashed right into my knee when my foot's in the ground, and the whole knee's just gone hyperextend. Bam! All the ligaments just popped out, bro, and it was nasty. Do you know what I'm saying? And it was one of them. I was in so much pain, I just blacked out, bro. It didn't even hurt, bro. Like when I tell you, like I felt nothing.
Went into a shock.
Yeah, but I didn't feel nothing. I was just laying down looking at my leg, and my leg was just swelling up like that, and it was the maddest thing, bro. And when that shit happens, it's just like, bro, it's crazy. It is the craziest thing, bro. And people don't understand. Recovering from that is a mental thing, innit? Like mentally, I was fine, but it's one of them ones where, bruv, like you start playing different, bro. Because man don't want to dribble no more. Man don't want to do certain things, and man don't want to get hit. Man don't want to get hit, bro.
Yeah, because man, bro, let's keep it, bro, man, because man can't be like you can't be bothered to go through the whole thing again. I made the mistake where I just, again, when your hamstring goes and it's a grade 2/grade 3, like, bro, it took me 2 years to sprint fully again. And even to this day, I don't sprint as fast as I can naturally.
Yeah, because mentally you're taking 10% off always.
Yeah. I don't naturally just go because I know how fast I can sprint, but I know I can play football and sprint at 75%. I can play football to a good enough level and only use 75-80% of my game because luckily my game isn't just pace. I'm not pace abuse, and that's my only attribute. You know what I'm saying? That's why you look at players like Sturridge, lost his speed and was still able to be elusive, still able to be an elusive footballer because he had more to his game. So when he lost his pace, we all saw as Liverpool fans when Sturridge lost his pace, bro. We know what hamstring, we already knew which hamstring injury made him lose his pace because I remember him sprinting one time and the defender he wasn't faster than the centre back. And I was like, oh, yeah, his pace is really gone. Like I clocked it, bro. Because Sturridge was lightning, bro. He was lightning quick. You know what I'm saying? And when your hamstring goes, as you said, like there's no warning as to when it will go again. There's no warning. I said, like you could even go for a good jog, not even a steady jog, a good kind of half-powered jog, and you won't feel the hamstring. There's never any warning. As I said, maybe if your groin muscle's hurting, bro, you'll know as you turn. As you turn, you'll feel a little tweak. You'll feel it as you're pivoting. So then you can go, all right, you know what? Let me slow it down a bit. Or you could even tell the manager, yeah, you know what? And then take a week and then you'll be fine next week. You cannot do that with the hand. You can't do that. And what's worse is that you can either do the other one or you do the same one in the same place. And as you said, you're starting from square one again. And then it F's up your mental more because you don't want to run. And the worst thing is sometimes even when someone can run into your hamstring. So even if it's just contact, it doesn't even have to be an outward swing of the leg. If someone makes contact with the same part that's sensitive in your hamstring, even though it's not hurting you, it can go again, you know.
Yeah, bruv, it's crazy, bro. But that's the body, bro. Do you know what I mean? And that's why people need to understand a lot of footballers, their career is just pure luck. If you get through a football career and you ain't had a serious injury, you are lucky, bro. Do you know what I mean? And when you see a lot of players, because of the way they play, they don't really get injured. Like when you look at Lamps, he never really had any like serious injury. Do you know what I mean? Because man don't dribble. Man don't really sprint because he can't run. You know them ones. So them man are just cruising through the game, like just like no one's hitting them. Nothing's happening to them, bro. Do you know how lucky you have to be, bro? Like, and then there's certain players that when you play like Neymar, you're getting clatted every game, bro. It's only a matter of time. Same with Hazard. It's only a matter of time. That I mean, before like you get collapsed, bro, when you play like that. Messi is the only one that's managed to somehow really get away with it, And it's because this brother's got such a low center of gravity,
Yeah.
He just manages to just glide away from people, innit? Like they can't get nowhere near him, and he doesn't overplay Messi. He doesn't overplay, innit? Like when you look at Hazard, when you look at Neymar, these men overplay. Do you know what I mean? And what I mean by overplaying is they take more touches than they need to, innit? And I have no problem with that. I used to play like that, bro. If I could do something in 3 touches, I'll do it in 6, bro. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I like having the ball at my feet. But Messi is super efficient with what he does, innit?
It's true.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like and also Messi is one of the few players in the world that can just walk around the pitch and no one says anything to it.
Yeah, because you know it's the same thing we talked about Sancho. Like we know once he gets the ball at his feet, he's the one that's gonna make it happen. So
he's catching bodies.
Yeah. Because, bro, I still think there's a little bit of a stigma. You know the whole work rate thing. It's like, you know the work rate thing, yeah. Like people always say, "Oh, to play Pep, you have to work, you have to do this." Mahrez didn't have to do that, you know. Mahrez weren't doing the maddest of tracking back. You know what I'm saying? That. So I don't think it's always that insistence. Every player has to work the same amount. I think, as you said, there sometimes has to be allowances for players who. That's why I said the Maverick thing is dying out. As we've had this chat in many streams, bro. But like the fact that managers these days aren't willing to make allowances for players is the reason why so many top teams can't break down low blocks. Arsenal are spoken of as one of the best teams on the ball. They're spoken as arguably they are statistically the best team in the league, most goals, least conceded. You'd say they're the most aesthetically pleasing system, the way they move the ball, especially when they're on the roll. But how many times this year have Arsenal, especially in the first 5 months of the season, was struggling to break down low blocks? Bad. It was bad. Yeah. Look at Liverpool. Liverpool scored the most goals in Europe in the top 5 leagues. I think it was up until like maybe a few weeks ago, right? So we were the top scorers. What, like, do you not look at Liverpool rants and go, these man can't break that? If a good team is organized and sits in the low block, man are struggling, bro. Just keep that. Liverpool struggling. That's me. That's my own club, by the way. Man are struggling. You know what I'm saying? You could arguably say, in a way, you could probably say that about City now in certain phases because they don't have
City as well.
Yeah, because they don't have Mahrez anymore, and KDB hasn't really been fit to kind of do something out of the ordinary. And obviously, Foden is now obviously coming to the forefront. I'm not saying Foden. I'm not saying City struggle, but we've seen City get affected by low blocks more than they usually would do, innit? Yeah. And again, but it's because the top teams are struggling because, bro, the Mavericks are dying, and if you're a Maverick, you have to work hard, which takes away from your game.
Yeah,
100%. I'm not saying, bro, like, I'm not saying you have to, don't get me wrong, there's an element of working, but there's also a balance. There's also a balance to it, bro. And that's why I just think that's why the top teams of today struggle to break down low blocks, because the Coutinho's don't exist. Like
no, they don't exist, bro. The best way to break down a low block.
Really. It's Odegaard and Madison.
Yeah, but even Odegaard to a certain extent is not one of those players, bro. I'll be honest. The best way to break down low blocks, is to run through them or shoot from outside the box, bro. And people don't shoot from outside the box no more. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So, like, to beat a low block, you need a player that's going to be brave enough to commit people, because you can't pass through a low block, not really. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've seen it, like, it does happen, but not often. Like, remember that Arsenal goal that Jack Wilshere scored that they always keep playing, when Arsenal popped, flick round the corner and that, bro. Brother, that goal,
that's real football, though.
Yeah, but that goal, will happen once every 20 games against a low block. Do you know what I mean? Like, when the stars align and everything happens, you can score a goal like that. But you can't pass through a low block like that, every game, because most of the time the defense will win because they'll make the space super, super, super compact, But you can dribble through a low block, because the best way to get through a low block is to carry the ball towards that low block, and then somebody there's a pressing trigger. At some point, you're gonna have to come and engage me. And then once I take you out, now there's a gap, and someone else is gonna have to fill that gap. And this is where the spaces come. Do you know what I mean? So the only way to really break down these low blocks is to get individuals that are brave enough to get on the ball. And Sancho was doing it against PSG, bro. Like, they were behind the ball, and he was standing still and dropping shoulders and putting people on the floor and then playing passes and creating space by going past players. That's the way to beat a low block. You need brave players that are going to take the ball and get people to commit themselves.
Yeah, because again, a lot of teams are again, it's almost like, because of whether it's the instructions from the manager, whether it's how regimented you want to be as in your system, like, players are scared to lose the ball.
Yeah.
When you're scared to lose the ball, you're taking less risk. So what you're doing is moving the ball left and right, left and right, left and right.
That's the dumbest thing about these new systems, because to me, I would be even more confident losing the ball now, because I understand that there's a structure to win it back. Do you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, when everyone kind of was playing a bit more freely, if you lost the ball, you were at more of a risk of conceding, because the organization aspect wasn't there. Now, when I look at the modern game and I see this rest defense and I see the pressing triggers and I see the positioning of the players and the spacing of the players, I'll be way more confident to take people on, because I'm like, cool, if I lose it, there's someone that can back me up and we can win the ball back in the next 3-4 seconds. That never used to be there. If anything, people should be taking more risk now, but they're taking less. Because man just want to have possession for the sake of having possession now, bro. That's why watching City is boring as fuck.
Yeah, no, like, do you know what it is as well? So when you're shifting the ball, you're relying on either wearing the team down so you can get your GA in the second half, or the other thing is you're waiting on a mistake or a lapse in concentration for a defender to maybe either lose his man or not push up.
Yeah, but that's dead, bro. Like, how about give me the ball in it and I'll make them make a mistake, because I'm
cooking. But that's exactly what I was getting to. rather than waiting for a defender to have a lapse in concentration, be good enough to make something happen. Force the mistake rather than wait for the mistake. And that's the issue. And that's why I think it's very difficult for teams to break down low blocks this year, but these times, because again, I think the standard of defender, you don't have the colossal centre backs like the Terrys and that in most teams anymore. But what you do have are just standard defenders who are able to stay organized at many facets and levels of the game. So in that sense, you can get a Burnley who can cause the Liverpool problems now because man just know how to be organized. You know what I'm saying? It's not that you've got one world-class defender and then everyone else is shit and the organization is all over the place kind of a little bit like it was before back in the day. Most defenders, bro, even if they're shit, bro, as I said, bro, Calvin Bassey can be organized if he wants to, bro.
Yeah, he can.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But this is the problem, though, because systems now have made average players look better than they are. And this is why when I start calling out players, yeah, people think that, yo, like, what's Rants doing? He's got an agenda. But, bro, we've seen it with so many players that the system and the players around them can turn someone into a completely different player. At Dortmund, people weren't saying that Jude Bellingham was a goal-scoring midfielder. Now, man are saying, oh, Rants, he's a 10. Nah, he's a shadow striker. You weren't saying that when he was playing at Dortmund. Now, all of a sudden, you think he's a different player. He's not a different player. It's the same player in a different system. That's literally what he is. So these systems are bro, there's a lot of players that have been misprofiled or they're stealing livings here because of the team they're playing in or the system they're playing in. This Rafael Leao, bro, he's a scrub, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? I know man are saying that they don't rate him because he don't run. I don't rate him because he's a scrub. He just looks like Rashford with dreads to me. That's what he looks like. I can't lie. He just looks like
moment there.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care about moments. I don't rate moments players. I can't lie. I need my players to produce for me more often than not. That's how I rate players. I don't care about moments. People say football's played in moments, but it's not though.
I get it in terms of like the fine details. Like if a game is very cagey, then you might need a moment. But at the same time, not every game is going to be cagey. But majority of your games, if you play for a top team, majority of your games are actually played against teams who are inferior and players who are actually inferior to you.
Yep. Well, there you go. But bro, when man say, "Oh, the game, it's all about moments," and that, it's not about moments, bro. Because at the end of the day, yeah, what people need to understand is, yeah, as much as moments can define a game, anyone that's played football, yeah, momentum is real. It is real, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, yeah, in football, to a certain degree, you have to create your own luck. And there's certain things on a football pitch that you cannot plan, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when you're on the pitch, you know when you're playing against a team and you can feel that you're all over them, you're on top. You can feel it. Like, even if, like, bro, you can go into the game and be the underdog. And, bro, 5 minutes into the game, you're like, yo, like, we got these lot.
Yeah, these man don't want it.
These man don't want it. Like, yo, like, you can feel it. And then when they have a chance, they might hit the crossbar. Then all of a sudden they get confident. You can feel the momentum shift in the game. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not about moments. Most of the time, yeah, you build up to that moment. Like, there's the few times where you see a mad goal, like out of nowhere, that's completely against the run of play, like completely. But most of the time, football, bro, there's waves in the game. It's not about moments. People build up to the point on which they're doing certain things. Like yesterday, when Dortmund scored the goal, yeah, they built up to that. You can feel the momentum. You can feel the crowd getting up. Like, do you know what I mean? There was a build up to it. If PSG would have scored that chance that Mbappe hit the post and that would have been against the run of play. Do you know what I'm saying? And then after that, we would have probably seen a wave of PSG pressure then at 1-1.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, hold on a minute. We've got,
But that's what I mean. But the goal didn't go in. And then Dortmund went back to cooking their clock. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it was. But Dortmund never took their chances, bro. Yesterday's game wasn't about moments, bro. They had the majority. They had the majority of the pressure and they did not capitalize on it. It wasn't a moments thing. They dominated the game for most of the game. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is it. Now, yeah, but even the Spurs Raya mistake, bro. Spurs were all over Arsenal at the beginning of the game. Arsenal scored against the run of play, and then Spurs were all over them again, and then conceded again. Do you know what I'm saying? But Spurs dominated possession and dominated the pressure. And then when Spurs scored, then it felt like, yo, this game could be 3-3.
Easily.
Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what exactly the Mbappe chance was a moment. But bro, this is my point. How often in a football match, yeah, does a moment like Mbappe's thing happen, yeah, completely against the run of play? It don't happen that often. Most of the time in football, the team on top scores, bruv. And most of the time, the better team wins. People need to stop making the exception the rule. Most of the time in football, the better team wins the game. And then you have the odd games where one team completely dominates and they get sucker punched. It doesn't happen all the time.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen all the time. Like when Man United won the 99 final, yeah, we got battered and then we scored 2 goals in added time. The reason why people remember that 90 the 2 injury time goals is because it was a freak. It was a freak thing, bro. It doesn't happen in football. Most of the time, the way we got popped, we lose that game.
It's true. It's similar even to how we won our 3-3-1 against Milan in the final.
Yeah, again, the Milan one. You got battered in the first half. You shouldn't even have still been in the game.
Battered is moved to, bro. Absolutely moved to.
And this is what I'm trying to say. So,
but momentum was a thing though. We started building momentum.
Exactly, but
it took 5 minutes of momentum, bro. Not even that.
But how many games in the history of football can you remember that was so one-sided, yeah, in the first half and then the team lost, bro? It doesn't really happen. Most of the time when teams get chiefed up like that, they lose. Do you know what I mean? And then people are going to turn around and say, oh, it's about moments and that. Bro, most of the time, football's not about moments. It's about what you consistently do, the pressure that's consistently applied. That's what it's about. Because, bro, even when you look at, for instance, City, Crystal Palace, bro, they went 1-0 down. Yeah, that was a moment. And then fucking City just dealt with them anyway. You know, like that, bro. Like, man had a moment, they scored, and then City said, all right, cool, let's get back to regular scheduled programming and fist these man up. Because this is how football works.
Would you say that about Liverpool a lot this season as well? Or and this is just a question, isn't it? Because we've gone 1-0 down in a lot of our games that we just end up fisting up teams.
Yeah, because it's like, all right, cool, you had your chance, but no, the script's already been written and you lose this game. Do you understand?
How many times this season have you seen Liverpool going 1-0 down and there's a rival and you go, okay, I'll come back and win that?
Well, there you go. I used to feel like that with Man United loads when I was younger. We used to go 1-0 down and be like, oh, we'll still win. Like that's what, because bro, that's what I'm saying. Fuck the moments. Do you know what I'm saying? Because man are like, yo, we're better than you. We're gonna beat you. Cool, you scored 4 minutes in. All right, cool. We got another 90 minutes to right this wrong. We're better than you. So over the course of 90 minutes, fuck your moment. We're gonna beat you. That's what football used to be about. Do you know what I mean? Man said, would you not say Haaland and KDB play in moments? They do play in moments, which is why I don't rate them. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I rate players that play the whole game.
Yeah.
I like players that control the game, get on the game, influence the game. Because these are also the same players, yeah, that make everyone else around them better. I don't look at KDB and say, yo, he makes Man City play better or he makes all the other players better. No. Like, he might contribute to getting an assist or something like that. But someone like a Foden that's dropping deep, getting on the ball, popping it off. Someone like a Bernardo that's running and winning the ball and doing other people's running. Someone like Rodri makes everyone better because he cleans up and he does all these other things and he's in the engine room and he's moving the ball around and he's setting the tempo for the team. Like when John Stones is getting into the midfield and he's setting the tempo for the team, winning the ball. Like to me, that's what affecting the game is. Those are the performances that I rate. Musiala as well, that for Bayern Munich, the way he picks up the ball, he runs past people and he gets the crowd on their feet. Cool, he might not get a GA, but this guy's affecting the game. I rate that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I rate. I rate guys that, bro, like when they leave the pitch, man say, yo, this brother balled out. I don't care about this fucking GA stuff, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about all that stuff because the way football works, someone's going to score. Someone's going to score, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't care who it is, bro. I'm not one of them people that feel like my striker has to score 30 goals a season. As long as my team score goals in the game, I don't care who scores.
No,
I don't care who scores.
Yeah. Like, as I said, like I feel like with I think because football is changing and it's consistently developing in more of a numbers thing. I think, as I said, players like Musiala don't have the same PR as a player like Jude Bellingham.
No, they don't. Odegaard's a prime example, yeah. The way this guy, bruv, what game was it? What Arsenal game was it? He got subbed off in the second half, but first half he was balling out of control, blood.
What is it, a game that they won or lost?
I think they won the game, the Chelsea game, bro. Brother, first half against Chelsea, this guy was gliding, fam.
Oh, with
And
the
I
5-0.
was,
5-0.
bro.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
bro. First half against Chelsea, this bro was like, no, it was Villa because he got subbed off and they lost. No, first half against Villa, it was Villa. You're right, because they lost the game. First half, he was crazy. Second half, he got cooked. He got taken off.
I think he got injured though.
Yeah, bro. First half against Villa, this guy had his foot on the ball and he was everything, bro. Everything that Arsenal had, it was him. Pop, pop, pop in this pocket, receiving it, pop in this pocket. Bruv, that's what a performance looks like. Even if it was one half, bro. Like, bro, he didn't get no GA, but this guy was controlling every aspect of Arsenal's attack. They didn't have an attack if he wasn't there, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And to me, that's what affecting a game looks like. You see when man say, oh no, but Rants, this guy's more effective because he gets GA. GA don't mean you're effective, bro. That means you benefited off someone else. The effective players are the players that you don't really see and they don't get the credit. Like, nobody affects Man City more than Rodri. No one affects him more than Rodri, because when Rodri's not there, they don't win. Is that not what affecting the game is?
Yeah, it's true.
Well, there you go. But
they can win if City can win without Haaland, but they can't win without Rodri.
Well, there you go. So how is Haaland more effective than Rodri? Yeah, if when Rodri doesn't play, they don't win, and when Haaland doesn't play, they win. Make it make sense. And this is why when people say, oh, no, it's not about skills, it's not about ability, it's just about effectiveness, bro. Like GA, bro. Like, man tried to tell me that Garnacho is more effective than Sancho. Are you fucking all right, bro? Effective, bro. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, Sancho is the second highest creator of chances at Manchester United in the last 3 seasons, yeah, with less than a third of the minutes of everyone else. A man are talking about effectiveness, bro. These men need to fucking.
I wouldn't even say that just comes down to chances created as well.
No. But I'm just saying, because I have to put it in the language that these mutants understand, because they always talk about the amount of chances that Bruno creates.
But you know that stat is dead.
It's a shit. No. But you know why? You know why that stat means something with Sancho? Because Sancho actually has a way to pass. He actually has a creative brain. Bruno
and
doesn't.
He hasn't played much, so because he hasn't
but that's what I said. It's less than a third of the minutes, bro.
Yeah.
And exactly. he's still he's the only player, behind the Bruno blood. So he's ahead of Rashford in chances created, and Rashford starts every game and plays every minute, bro. This is what I've been trying to say to man, bro. So when man are saying he's not doing nothing, they're saying he's not effective because he don't get GA, but he's affecting the game. He affects the game without scoring and without assisting. He affects the game. People don't understand, what affecting the football matches. GA is not affecting the game. You can be decisive without controlling the game and affecting the game, bro. You can be very, very decisive, bro. You can score a tap-in, but you're not the reason why you won the game because you scored a tap-in.
That's true.
That's crazy. That don't make no sense.
I agree.
And this is the thing. Jack does the same thing. Jack Grealish will control the game for City. He'll recycle the ball. He'll win fouls. He'll slow the game down. He'll do loads of things. You know the amount of times Jack takes pressure off Man City. Man City get the ball. He'll hold it. And he'll go past a player and he'll slow the game down and allow City to gain territory and get further up the pitch. Doku can't do that. Doku gets the ball, tries to drop a shoulder, run down the outside, loses it, or something like that. Jack will slow the game down and let everyone just suffocate you. Everyone come forward. And he'll put his foot on the ball and he'll stand there and he'll face up the defender. And while he's doing that, everyone behind him is getting up the field and they're just slowly just encroaching in you, bro. Like you're on the battlefield, bro, and you're getting closed in, bro, and you can't get out. That's what he does. There's no stat for that. There's no stat for that, bro. Being able to take pressure off your team and put your foot on the ball and allow everyone to get set, bro, so you can move the other team about. There's no stat for that. Do you know what I'm saying? And Nicholas Jackson does a lot of that for Chelsea, bro, when they need an out ball and they play it to him. And he'll carry the ball 30 yards and then he'll slow it down and he'll allow Chelsea to get up the pitch. A man will say, "Oh yeah, he's shit," but these men are rating Rasmus Højlund, who does absolutely nothing.
Bro, I've been trying to tell man about Rasmus, but
bro, this is what I mean, bro. These men don't understand how to affect football matches. You can affect football matches without getting stats. They need to throw these stats things in the bin, bro. I can't lie, because they're not good for anything. They're not good for anything. I don't care about GA, bruv. Score your goals. We've got the golden boot for that. As far as I'm aware, there's not an assist award. So I don't care how many assists you got. I don't really care how many goals you've got either, bro. Did we win the game? Yes or no? Did you play well? Yes or no? Because you can score goals and not play well. You can play well and not score goals. Therefore, the importance shouldn't be on scoring goals or getting assists, because you can get assists and play shit.
Oh, of course.
And this is the point. This is the point. So for me, goals and assists don't mean anything. They don't mean nothing, bro. People use it as a stat to try and quantify your contribution to a football match, but really they don't.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. I think today, yesterday, last night, as I said, football won, man. Football won, and you know, we'll see what happens if Sancho, whether he goes back to United. I think if Sancho knows what's good for him,
I think there's a possibility Sancho does come back.
If Ten Hag maybe gets sacked, I think it does.
Brother, I'll be real, blood. From my side, anyway, I'll be doing everything to make sure that Jaden comes back to the club, bro. But it's one of them ones where, fam, it has to be on the right terms, because he's doing us a favor coming back to Man United, because we don't deserve him. I'll be real. So it's one of them ones, bro. I'll do everything I can do, blood. I know that, you know, like that, bro. Because I know, yeah, that he hasn't 100% decided what he's gonna do. I know that, because even when they asked him yesterday, they said, "Are you coming back?" I mean, is he coming back to Dortmund? Is he gonna stay here? And he said, "Bro, listen, I don't know, innit? Like, nothing's been decided yet," kind of thing. Yeah. I think he's waiting to find out. Well, the manager will get sacked, but I think he's waiting to find out if the manager's gonna get sacked. But also, he has to wait and see who the new manager is, because it has to be someone that's gonna use him. There will have to be someone that's gonna give him a certain assurances. And if they don't, he's better off leaving, because he's at the age now at 24 where, like,
you know, hey, it feels like he's like 26 though. That's because
but that's because he's, as a teenager, this guy was balling in the champs.
Yeah, it's my bad.
You know what I'm saying? And this is what it is, and he's just 24 as well, bro. Like, he's still got his whole career ahead of him. So because of that, it's like, if we get the right coach, he's unreal. Do you know what I'm saying? And if not, then he should dip, bro. I'll be honest. You know what I mean? He should dip, because him and Mason Greenwood, fam, brother, them I need to get the fuck out of.
You know, it's also the same thing. I think we haven't mentioned this is Ian Maatsen and Chelsea and how they treated him. I'm not saying they treated him horribly, but like,
what manager was it though that let him go though?
Well, Maatsen.
Yeah.
Was it Poch? Was it not? Was it Poch?
It could have been Tuchel, blood. I'm not sure. I don't know how long ago he's been there. Has he been there just this season?
No. Maatsen made the move. Did Maatsen make the move in January, or was it in?
I don't remember, but he's been playing more. It was Poch, guys.
It was Poch, innit? Wait, in the chat, was it January or was it summer? Oh, it was January. It was January, innit? Yeah, bro. Man's only been there since bro. Rants. Take this.
Bro, I only been watching him since Jaden went, so I thought he was there before. I didn't realize him and Jaden went at the same time.
Yeah, bro. They both went at the same time. And what's crazy? Do you know what the crazy thing? Add insult to injury. Chelsea have an issue at wing back, bro. Yeah, they have wing back issue.
But they got issue at manager as well, bro. So
100%. They got rid of Lewis Hall, who might not be a traditional left back, but he's a good footballer, bro. We have eyes in it. Lewis Hall is not a scrub. Yeah, no. He is not a scrub by any means. Yeah, you have Ian Maatsen, maybe defensive issues, maybe might need to have been put in a back five, but he's not a scrub. Maatsen was not a scrub. Maybe not a traditional wing back, but not a scrub. But you look at those three players, and when I say three, because there's another one I'm going to mention, Mad Max Furiosa. That's what I'm going to call the youth that they gave a 6-month contract to. Mad Max Furiosa, Alfie Gilchrist. The fact that you can give him a 6-year Connie, bro, and let Ian Maatsen go on loan like he's just disposable, and just sell Lewis Hall like it's calm. And then look at guys like Chilwell, who are clearly done because of his injuries, and guys like Kukurea, who are.
I'll be real, Chilwell was shit before, man. I took the piss out of Chelsea when they spent 60 mil on him, bro.
Yeah, bro, 6-year contracts for passion, bro. G.I. Jane, Alfie, Gilchrist, Furiosa.
But you know what it is? Them man are doing these long contracts, yeah. So
he's horrible.
They're doing these long contracts so they can keep for FFP in it. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know, but
it's chest, bro.
Bro, even if you got a 4-year contract, bro, even if you got a 3-year contract, to let Maatsen and that and Livramento, these men are crazy.
Oh, Livramento crazy.
And Maatsen, and you kept Gilchrist, bro. You kept Gilchrist. Are you mad? Bro, it's mad, fam. I don't know. That is, bro. Man said Alfie's dad will run up on months for this, bro.
Yeah, proper Chelsea. Proper Chelsea.
The Peaky Blinders might come for me. They might do. You know what I'm saying? They might do. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to mess with Mad Max and that, but it is what it is, bro. I gotta call it how it is, man. This is YouTube. I've got to say my piece. And he is crap. He is damn average. He has a crunching tackle in him, and that is it, bro. He is the 2024 John Flanagan, and that's even disrespectful to John Flanagan, fam. Take it. Like, real understand that is, you know when we used to hype up Jono? Flannel, bro.
That's nasty.
Flannel. Man like Flannel, bro.
That's nasty work, bro. I'll be honest.
Man like Flannel, don't get me started.
What are you telling me, though?
They saw Skinner with acne with yellow boots before he can do a thing because he runs a lot. Fuck off, man.
That's nasty, brother. What are you telling me about your guy, Mohamed Salah, though, bro? You know what I'm saying? What do you think his future lies? Because him and Klopp, handbags on the side, bro. What do you think that's that? Do you think he stays do you think he stays when Klopp leaves, or do you think that the love affair with Liverpool's over, blood? It's best for both of them to just kind of move on at the same time and just rebuild.
It's the love affair. I think you see Salah, remember, bro, man's a narcissist, isn't it? We know Salah's a narcissist, bro. And by the way, you want your top player to be a narcissist. Sorry.
Yeah.
But you get it. Like, anyway, I won't go into that. But if Salah could get on the end of his own pass, he would. Let's be honest. Let's be real. If he could, he would. Yeah. I understand he's frustrated by not playing a lot of the game, but he's not helped himself in it. He's not helped himself. And Salah, this is not the first time Salah's kind of threw his toys out the pram for either being subbed off or being brought on too late. It ain't the first time. I don't know why people are making this a massive thing. What I say with Klopp is that Klopp has also fucked up to a degree as well. Don't get me wrong. The players have let Klopp down. He's coached the league win, in my opinion. The players have let him down. But what I'd say is that I think one should probably stay and one is, you know what I'm saying? Klopp is leaving. So the spat for me is redundant. The difference is whether I think Salah should leave for the better of the club. That's more of a different question. Klopp's already leaving, so it is what it is. So his tactical deficiencies don't need to be spoken about as loudly because the season's done now. The titles, we can speak about that another day. Mo Salah now, you have to look at the surroundings, you have to look at the value, and you have to look at the market. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Right. If the market was what it was 4.5 years ago, with all these good wingers coming through, the Salahs, the Manes, you know what I'm saying? The Mahrez, with all these guys there, get him gone. Give me my money, especially when it's Saudi, when it's up front in a briefcase. Get me my money and get him gone. Thank you for everything you've done for the club. However, that's actually not the case right now. You know what I'm saying? I could want a new car tomorrow, but if the market for the cars is dusty, why am I going to go get a new car? You know what I'm saying? I'll hold out for another year, grind more peas on my own side of things, and maybe sell my thing for less value. Because at the end of the day, what you have to look at is not Mo Salah in this moment in time. You have to look at the other 4 forwards and say, are they reliable? Can you rely on the other 4 forwards for Liverpool to compensate for whoever we bring in? Because it's going to be a downgrade regardless. You don't replace players like Mo Salah, so it's going to be a downgrade in GA especially.
But I think you can replace Mo Salah with a new system that kind of gets the best out of these. Because this is the comment I like. This is spot on. If you don't respect Klopp here, he's definitely not going to respect the new manager, bro. And having someone like Mo Salah will undermine the new coach, bro. Like, he seems like the kind of character that will absolutely undermine the new coach.
But this is why I say if people want Salah gone, I'm not going to argue down in it. You know what I'm saying? I think both sides of the argument are very valid. The main thing for me is that I look at the 4 forwards and I don't see them as reliable. You look at Diaz. Diaz is a good traditional winger. But is he going to take you to the tip top? No, he's not. You know what I'm saying? He's not reliable in front of goal. And I think that's Liverpool fans, you can be on me, but let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? So Nunes has end product issues. That's him. Darwin Nunes is just an issue. So he's over there. He's just an issue. Forget the chaos stuff. I'm not going to hear that. Just give me a break. Go on an island somewhere and have a think. If you think Darwin's the guy, cool. Let's move on from him. You look at Diogo Jota, gunman. He's even improved his all-round game since he's been at the club, but he doesn't complete football seasons and he's not fit enough. So unfortunately, he goes in the category where if someone came in for 60 mil for Diogo Jota, I'm taking it. Taking it. He's not been fit for the last 2.5 years. I need availability. I can't rely, like, bro, you're cold, but I can't rely on you. So either be a squad player or fix the fitness. I'm sorry. So he's now over there, and he's in the unreliable category, but I understand your quality. That's fine. Who's the other one I've not mentioned? Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo now, not a complete scrub, but
Arnie will find a way to use him, bro, because that's his compatriot, bro.
Yeah, he'll find a way to use him. But Cody Gakpo, I think everyone can say he's actually been playing well for the last 3 weeks. He's actually been playing well.
You know what's mad about Cody Gakpo, yeah? Cody Gakpo he's more suited to possession-based football, if that makes sense. People see his physicality, like his physical size, and think, all right, cool, he's a PMP. He's not a PMP player. He's not that quick. Do you know what I mean? He's not that strong. He's not slow, but he's not that quick. You know them ones, like, he's one of them guys where it's like,
he could suit City, like Pep would take him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's mobile and he's decent on the ball. You know them ones there.
And he's versatile, isn't it? He can play different positions.
But I don't want to use the Havertz comparison because he's a better athlete, innit? Obviously, Cody's got the melanin that Kai Havertz don't have. Do you know what I'm saying? But in terms of like technical proficiency and stuff like that, he's a player that you can use in multiple positions and stuff like that. You just need to have the right system for a minute. So
a little bit confidence reliant with him, which is a bit annoying as well. He is coming. If you've been honest, I've seen he needs confidence to kind of build up. But the thing is with Gakpo, what I was saying is that he's been one of our best players going forward. However, Liverpool still aren't winning games. So him being a bright spark for Liverpool isn't enough to get us over the line. Because that's just his level as an attacker at the moment. I'm not saying he can't improve. But he still goes in the unreliable category for me, as hard as it is to kind of to say that. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I will say about Gakpo, he's one of them youths. You might disagree with me. Gakpo is one of them youths. He was defo 5'6" for most of his childhood.
Yeah, and had a growth spurt in it. He just looks mad lanky now.
I say that because you know when man are that physical, but don't use their they don't use it, but they're not used to throwing them.
They're not used to having it, or they're not confident with it.
Yeah, because he weren't born tall. The youths that are naturally physical in their game,
they know how to use. They've been using their physicality their whole. You can tell someone that has grown up using their physicality, and someone that hasn't. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, bro? That I'm telling you, he was made fun of because of his height up until year 11. He come back from summer holidays in college and he was 6'1", bro.
Yeah,
he was 6'1", bro.
Yeah, man woke up with growing pains on that one day. You know
he woke up. Yeah, hella growing pains, bro. Man's knees were inverted. His knees started inverting. He didn't know what was going on, bro. He didn't know what was going on. So that's what I mean when I saw. That's me putting all 4 attackers in a category. You know what I'm saying? But he does deserve. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve a chance. I'm not even saying sell him. But I'm just saying they go in a category of being unreliable. So if players are unreliable, how then can I look at Mo Salah as one of the first people I want out the door? For me, I'm happy for Mo Salah's value to diminish by 60 million and let him go next year when and risk the market being a bit more valuable. Or, you know, like, don't get me wrong. We've now heard that Kudus has a release clause. He has a hidden release clause, similar to like McAllister. Remember, we figured out McAllister had a release clause very late.
Kudus got a release clause.
Yeah, the news come out last night or this morning or last night. They haven't said the amount, but he's got a release clause. It's now coming out now. Yeah. You know what I mean? Get me involved. Involve me. You see it, bro. Involve me. You know what I'm saying, bro? Real 16 out of 10 shit. You know what I'm saying? That's real. So if Puda's got a release clause for me, I'm sniffing 60, no. They bought him for what, 30? I'm sniffing 67.
Brother, Kudus would be the perfect replacement for Salah. And also, yeah,
Perfect.
I'll be real. If I'm a new manager, I don't want Mo Salah. I don't want him because he will undermine me. I'll be honest. I would rather build a system and a team around of these humble younger youths that are going to run around and do what I tell them rather than Mo Salah, who's set in his ways, knows how he wants to play, knows what he wants to do. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why even Klopp's getting fed up of him, bro. He's been dropping him because he's just like, you know what? This brother he's a liability. He's a liability, bro. Like, he takes away from the team more than he adds to the team at this point, bro. I reckon if you can cash in on him, I think it would be good, bro. And go and get someone like Kudus, someone that's younger, someone that's more enthusiastic, and someone that's malleable, bro. Like, Mo Salah needs to go somewhere where he's the main man, innit? He needs to go somewhere where he can be the top dog at this point of his career, bro. Do you know what I mean? I think he needs to go. I think he needs to go personally.
I keep him because the rest of our forwards for me are not.
No. I would like him to stay at Liverpool because I think that he's not good. However, I'm saying if I'm the manager, I'm getting rid of him. I want you lot to keep him because, bro, like, I'm trying to see us better than you next season. And if you keep Mo Salah, it helps us.
That's why I disagree. I feel like for me, you move Salah central, doesn't have to do as much running.
Central where? To do what? As in centre forward.
Like, play him, you can play him 9, play him off the shoulder if you need to, play him as the hold-up if you need to. For me, for me, when your legs start in the 9 behind the striker, whatever you need to do.
Bro.
I'm not saying
I'd love to see that. Fucking hell.
Nah,
I'd love to see that. You man are finishing 8th, blood. If he plays,
nah, bro.
Down the middle, Salah.
No, Salah's played central before, bro. Salah,
old Salah with pace. Not this
old
one.
Salah, old Salah. But I think for me, in this new way that Slot plays, I don't know if Salah on the right will work the same, innit? I don't know if it will work the same. But at the end of the day, bottom line is Salah is still the best player we got. I'm not getting rid of my best player when I've got four man over there that aren't reliable, and the market, apart from maybe a Mo Kudus, isn't really great right now.
But the fact that Salah's still your best player, the fact that Salah's still your best player tells you that you need to rely more on the system, bro, because you can't rely on individuals because Salah's not good. So if he's your best player, that tells you the state of the rest of the team.
Salah's not playing good. Salah's still a quality winger, but he's still a quality
I don't think he is quality. I think Mo Salah, has lost his juice, bro. I feel like
it's a reoccurring hamstring injury. We don't know how long that's going to take.
No, bro. He's looking like Klay Thompson, bro.
He's looking, bro.
He used to be automatic, bro. He ain't automatic no more. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. Man's going outside.
As I said, bro. Again, he's had a bad 5-6 games. As I said, we don't know how he's going to return. Obviously, when he comes back from injury. When he starts the new season, we don't know how he's going to return in pre-season. Should I say? Listen, that's where I'm willing to keep Salah, in my opinion. I will keep Salah in it because, again, I'd rather keep our best forward and bring in other attackers and ship Núñez out of my club instantaneously. Diaz, if he wants to cut, you can cut. You know what I'm saying? We can keep Diogo Jota as a player who can kind of come in when he's fit, and when he's injured, he can do his injury thing over there somewhere. And then Gakpo, again, Gakpo's Gakpo. I think, as I said, Slot will probably like a player like Gakpo, even though I don't think Gakpo's going to take it to the next level. He ain't shown me enough, but that's not to say he's a scrub. He's not a scrub, but I'm not here to employ players who just, you're not a scrub. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool are going to take an inevitable drop-off. It is what it is. But for me, I would keep Salah. I would keep Salah for one more year and then see what the winger market has, even if we can get a winger this year. Because I think we're going to have to replace a few attackers. You know what I'm saying? Núñez is not more useful, and Woody Núñez is not more useful than Salah. Get out of here, please.
No. Come on, bro. Núñez is shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Honestly,
he's dusty, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He's
I don't think we need to. It's not an emotional decision, bro. It's not an emotion. I'm not using emotion. I'm using my logic from looking at my other 4 attackers, looking at the output, and I'm also looking at the market, bro. I just said the first thing I said was, bro, if the market was better, I'd cash in today.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
I'd cash in today, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I lie with it. I think the whole spat between the handbags and that, starting to talk about it happened, but you know how it gets. You know what I'm saying?
But it does happen. But bro, as a footballer, like, you gotta know that, brother. You know that there's cameras there. You know all these things, bro. You gotta do your best to de-escalate it. My problem with the Salah thing is Salah didn't even try and de-escalate it.
Yeah, man
You
said
know
if I see them, we fire.
You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen Kun Aguero. You man remember when Kun Aguero had the beef with Pep when he got subbed off and it was mad. But then after, man hugged him after, like Man City scored and he just hugged him and said, "Oh, you know what? Cool. Like, sorry, innit? Like, man, like my head went." Salah was like, "Nah, we're not squashing this, blood." Do you know what I mean? It was a mad thing. He's like, "Bro, if I speak right now, bro, shit's going crazy. His blood was still hot. How can man go shower everything and still come out mad?"
Man, still,
You know that?
man was still fuming like that. Like, but you know what it is? Man was in the shower with his head down thinking,
Yeah, man said, "Baba,
you know when the little head, your voice in your
man
head
said,
goes,
I'll wrap this shower gel around man's heart, bruv. You know that was a wrap slap man's dentures out with the shower gel, bro. Like, bro, like how's man coming out? Man's had time to shower, team talk, debrief, all that, yeah. And man's still fuming, you know, when man's leaving the stadium. It's crazy.
Yeah, no,
That's crazy, you know. Like, how can man still be angry after all that time has passed? That's how I know, yeah. Like he's really
his head was on Mars. His head was on Mars. It was on Mars, bro. Because, bro, you know the little voice in your head. We've all been there, where you have a spat with someone you know, and you either go, you know what? Let me just squash it, man. That's dark. Or there's the other voice in your head, be like, wait, am I a muck though?
Yeah,
so I'm not a dickhead, you know.
This is crazy.
You're not a dickhead. You're sitting there deep and then going, why did I let that slide?
Yeah.
No, fuck this. He's gone, no, fuck this.
He said, "No, fuck this guy, bro."
Like, it's mad. It's mad.
No,
I understand, bro. But remember, bro, at this point in time, even though Salah's not helping himself, he's looking around him and going, "These man are shit, bro."
I hear that, but someone of Salah's
professionalism.
No, but his reputation shouldn't be looking at everyone else. He should be looking at himself.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? He should be looking at himself and saying, "Yo, am I doing enough?" Do you know what I mean? Not, "Oh, my days, I'm better than Nunes." All right, cool. But what the fuck does that mean, big man? Do you know what I mean? Because even if you are better than Nunes, yeah, he might be doing more for the system and the team, yeah, than what you're doing, bro. So it doesn't matter if you're better than him or not. It's like, what are you contributing, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not contributing nothing right now. Right now, Mo Salah is literally living off his name. That's what he's living off. He's not living off his efforts, bro, because he's a shadow of the player that he once was. So he's one of the senior players. He has to lead from the front, innit? He's not doing that. He's not doing that, bro. We should be looking at Liverpool saying, "Yo, Salah's balling out and everyone else around him's letting him down." But we can't say that.
Well, we can say that for majority of the like, we can say that I've said for 2/3 of the season you can say that, because again, since he come back from the second hamstring tweak, that he's been actual dog shit. Like, and that's, again, this is me. It's hard for me to say when a man's actually been dog shit. Like, we're talking 1 out of 10 at a shout. You know what I'm saying? Like, but up until, I'd say obviously up until AFCON, for me, I think some of the attackers were letting him down. He was definitely carrying Liverpool. And then after AFCON, remember, people say Salah's been dead, and he's been dead since January. He didn't come back till the end of Feb. He didn't come back to the end of Feb. So let's chill on that one. You know what I'm saying? But he's, since February, he come back. He was sharp against Brentford. As I said, he's very sharp against Brentford. Goal and assist, played really well, creating chances, doing what he does. Was okay. It was pretty good against City. Let down against City by Diaz missing the chance. And then since then, when he got injured again and came back, since that injury, he's been crap. I'm not even saying it's just the injury. For me, he's not running. Cool. You could not run because you have the hamstring injury, but you can still be better than what he's been doing. And
absolutely.
And it's because we hold Salah to a high standard why I'm saying he's been dog shit, because we hold him
as you should.
As you should. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's as simple as that. This is no scapegoating thing. I'm being fully objective about this. That doesn't mean I want to hear about Mane revisionism or Firmino revisionism. I love them two players same way. But when Mane left, it was time to go. He went into the 9 position because he was no longer good enough or fit enough to play left wing. It's as simple as that. You know what I'm saying? It was time to let Mane go. Mane was horrific in front of goal at times. But people just want to remember football they want to remember football a certain way, the way people want to remember the way they want to remember it, innit? You know what I'm saying? Firmino was slowing down. It's okay for players to slow down. Brazilians don't age well. It's calm. They don't
but you can slow down, but bro, you have to be able to reinvent yourself, or you need to at least, you at least need to first have in order to reinvent yourself, you first need to have the self-awareness. You need to be aware that, all right, cool, what I used to be able to contribute, I can't contribute. So now I need to alter my contributions, because aging is not a problem, but it's how you age, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, look at Jamie Vardy, bro. Like, he's probably one of my favorite players in terms of what he contributes, blood. Like, this bro has the highest level of self-awareness, bro. He understands that, you know what, like, this is my game, this is how I contribute. Do you know what I'm saying? And whether he's not the most technical player in the world or whatever, but he just knows his lane and he stays there, in it. Like, and just because he's got such self-awareness, he'll always be useful to the team, bro. Like, as a player, you should always be thinking, all right, where do I fit, bro?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Where do I fit? And this is the thing. When I look at Mo Salah, it's like, all right, cool. You can't do the old Salah thing, but now you have to agree that he needs to look at himself and say, all right, cool. How do I make this work? You're saying that, cool, the number 9 is the way to go. Let's see if that works. Let's see if that works. But it's one of them ones where he needs to work out what his thing is now, because what used to be his thing ain't his thing no more. And people are expecting him to be the old Salah. So until he shows us what the new Salah looks like, we're gonna judge him on the old Salah.
Yeah, 100%. And that's you get it. I think it's a compliment to players when they're judged by crazy high standards, in it.
100%.
It's a compliment to what they are. And obviously, it's going to be big pressure if he does stay at Liverpool, even though he's done what he's done for 7 seasons straight. He's going to now have to either reinvent himself and show that one more year he's still the guy. And that's the pressure I'm willing to put on Salah, because for me, he's been reliable more than any of the. He's not been reliable the last 5 games, but he's been reliable for a lot longer and at a lot higher level than any of the other 4 guys I see trying to put the ball in the back of the net for Liverpool at the moment.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why that's just my logic for saying, cool, I'm willing to, as I said, if there was a better, I don't know how many times I have to say it, if there was a better market right now, I'd be more leaning to sell him. You know what I'm saying? And whatever. But listen, I understand. I understand why people want to do the Mane revisionism, but I think there'll be Salah revisionism in the future when whoever the new guy is doing really well. He's the tightest man in Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is with the revisionism. You know what I'm saying? So
I hear it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my team of that, innit? But we'll have 100%. To see.
That's it. All right, big up everyone inside. Make sure you subscribe to Big Six Bants. The title, the link is in the title. We're going to redirect over to Monts' stream now. Make sure you guys smash the likes. Let them know what's coming up, bro.
Yeah, 2 streams today. Of course, you've got the Kudus release clause. We're going to be talking about Mo Kudus in his release clause. I know I saw your reaction to that when you heard that. The reaction was still, yeah. So yeah, we're going to talk about also Joe Gomez coming out and speaking about how he's open to leaving Liverpool Football Club. Club don't want him to leave, but he has asked them respectfully to listen to offers, which is very interesting because I think that left back spot at Liverpool is his, but we'll obviously go into more deal with that. And obviously later on, right after the Chelsea game, the Chelsea Tottenham game, we're going to be going live with a reaction to that, man. Obviously, that's just an interesting one. I don't know. It's an underwhelming game because of where they are, but that's going to be an interesting game. I'll be real. But anyway, the most important
I'm thinking about watching Roma Leverkusen, you know, like
you saying instead of the Chelsea game.
Yeah, bro. I've got graphics for both of them, but bro, like a part of me wants to see how Leverkusen do against an Italian team that are gonna sit back. I want to see if them man can do it.
Is that at the same time? Kick off at the same time?
Yeah, it's at the same time. It's at 8 o'clock. So I'm not really sure, blood. I'm still.
Do you not do the dual thing, or do you always just do one or the other?
No, but bro, obviously I can keep an eye on both, but like it's just like I don't know, bro. Like a part of me is mad curious to see how Leverkusen do, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they're still undefeated, innit? So I want to see how they do against a stubborn Italian team that ain't coming out to do no gung ho shit, bro. Do you know what I mean? I want to see if they're gonna smoke them. And then
they're doing well, Roma, as well. They're doing well at the moment as well. And Tammy's back in that. They're doing all right. So that's going to be an interesting one. But yeah,
that's what I mean. What time does the Chelsea game kick off? What you saying? It kicks off at 7:30.
7:30 kickoff. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Say no more.
Is Roma
Spurs Chelsea? But that's what I mean. Spurs Chelsea. Well, I might still do that. Do you know what I mean? We'll see, innit? Like maybe I'll do Spurs Chelsea, and then I'll keep an eye on the Leverkusen game and just double screen
maybe
or whatever.
Because if they lose, remember if Tottenham lose, top 4's done. Top 4's done if they lose.
Is it?
Yeah, bro. Have you not
I
seen
don't know the maths, innit? I don't know the maths still.
Look at the table. Obviously, if Spurs beat Arsenal, then obviously if they won all their games in hand, they would have been above Villa by 2 points in it. Because remember, Villa played 2 more games than them, and they're 7 points above them. So now the most points Tottenham can get is 66 if they win their games in hand. Villa is still on 67. So if this is one of Spurs' games in hand. If they fuck this up, they'll be what, 4 points off of Villa if they win their game now with what 3 games to go. And then you got to play Liverpool and City.
Okay.
Good eye. Bring out the butter. We're gonna make toast. Good eye, mate. You know what I'm saying? It's not looking good. Big Ange. You know what I'm saying? But no, listen. Appreciate the support, people in the chat. Rants community always supporting, man. We're what, 680 something away from 10K. We're gonna be making it happen, man. Hopefully, we can make that happen by the end of the season. So yeah. Subscribe, smash the like button on this though, man, as well, man. And let's get to that 100K mark. You know what I'm saying? Let's make this happen.
That's what I mean. So yeah, big up everyone inside. You already know what it is. And
expression losing. What?
Yeah, bro, them man taking a piss. But yeah, big up everyone. If anything, I'll see you back here for the game. 100, bruv. And you lot, make sure you smash the likes and then make sure you comment in the